Hello everybody, today I'm here with some more Disney Mirrorverse. I'm going to start by apologizing for any background noise that there will almost definitely be. So we're going to start by trying to actually get Frozone because I didn't get him yet. And then we're going to go into the new event. It feels like I'm like jinxed every time I try to record myself opening crystals. Otherwise I get them on like the first try every time. Let's try this. Mr. Incredible. I'm not going to do anything special with this one. I'm just going to open it. Nope. How many do we need to... I think that might be the last one. That'll just give us a 1 star. Is that good enough? I don't know. I don't really care, to be completely honest with you. So, Frozone's probably going to be competing for Cruella for my weakest guardian. But we're going to upgrade him. Not too much. I'll probably get him to 20 maybe. Maybe I should just get him to 25 so I can get all 3 of the talents on there. I hope that last one is unlocked at 25 too. So let's see, this one. And then let's go with this one. Dang it. We can just do this one. So, it's all ready to go, I guess. It's not amazing, but should be fine for at least a few beginning levels. We did get a good amount of milestones for him too. And then we can claim whatever's in here. Or not. Okay. So what is the new event even called? Frozone's Frosty Frenzy. And there's no story, sadly. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, he's pretty down there, but he's not at 35 yet, so let's swap over. I guess, yeah, we should bring in Sally too. I'll do that on the next one. I'll do Mickey, Sally, and Frozone. And we're also going to be fighting a lot of Frozones as well. I went through and I almost have all the hard mode of this campaign finished. And then after that I'll do a few of the levels in the expert mode. Just so I can get some of the event currency. I already did most of my crystals for the event. They did less than usual because they don't want to give too many Jack Skellington ones away. I guess it was just nice that we got any at all. But yeah, I don't think they typically will be giving Jack Skellington tokens away too often. Yeah, let's add in Sally before I forget here. Sally, I got, what, 3 stars, I think? Still pretty low. There she is, but still over 1,000. I definitely prefer Sally. I'm curious, I don't think anyone in my comments ever said who they prefer, Sally or Frozone. Especially in terms of their fighting style, I'd be curious to hear about. I always lean towards the melee characters, but I know that a lot of people like the parry as well. The parry made it very annoying to fight against her specifically. I know specific characters can make it a bit easier sometimes. Not all the time, of course. But yeah, like, just bring in like Baymax or something and fighting her. I was constantly getting parried and just taking a ton of damage. Which actually made the previous event somewhat difficult to get 3 stars and everything, just because I was not expecting to have to try too hard. I probably had it on auto as well, because I missed out on a couple of the 3-star victories. But yeah, I went through the hard campaign. It doesn't seem too difficult. I think Frozone's a bit easier to counter. But yeah, I think they're both pretty cool. We're getting, since this event is wrapping up, that means that the new update is probably coming pretty quickly. Again, that's how it's been going. There's absolutely no guarantee that it will continue to be that way, but if we can, that's probably what we should expect, is that, I guess, however long this event is, I didn't look. I think the Sally one, I don't even want to say, because I feel like I'm always wrong. But if I think of it, we can look. Otherwise, you can check in your game. I would assume when that event is ending is when the new update. The update usually comes out like a couple days before the event actually ends. But with this most recent update, we didn't actually see Sally and Frozone in game until their event actually started, which was kind of messed up. I forgot I was actually going to do like an update video for them, because I typically like to do that. I totally forgot. I think it's way too late now. I was looking to do it even though I already had posted like my showcases of them. But yeah, I just completely forgot about it. I think it'd be kind of weird to post it at this point, but yeah, it's kind of just a tradition, honestly, and it gets a good amount of views, so at least brings attention to the channel. But yeah, the Sally one, a lot of people watch that one too, so that's fine. But yeah, I guess what I was saying is that I hope that this time they actually show up in the game when the update releases. I'm not sure if that's something they want to do going forward, if it was just a coincidence that they didn't have the characters ready at the time. Also, like I said, there's a ton of background noises right now. I do apologize. But yeah, if the characters are as cool as Frozone and Sally were this time, then it'll be great. Maybe I'll switch over to Sally here just to change things up a little bit. See, you got a little parry action going on. It is hard for me to switch up my playstyle to what Sally is supposed to be doing, because I don't really ever use heavy attacks. I prefer to just get out as many of the basic attack as possible. But yeah, I forget, is she a good counter to Frozone? I don't know. She's a good counter to anybody, I guess. Well, I think probably more so melee characters. I don't actually know how a parry works against like ranged characters. How to parry, I guess it just cancels their attack. Or maybe it doesn't work at all. I could try it, I guess. Try to use it on Frozone and see if it seems to have an effect. But yeah, I think we just have 2 more. I've noticed that like Snow White seems to be in a good amount of these as well. I'm not sure if there's a specific reason if Snow White is a good person to pair with him or not. Dang it, he keeps evading everything. Oh, he's dead, okay. Yeah, wasn't this thing that he kind of just like is running away constantly? So yeah, if you hold up a charge, it's probably a good chance he's just going to run away before you can do it. He literally just did it. So maybe the parry isn't such a great idea to try on him even, because it's not a good chance of even pulling it off. Honestly, it didn't look like it did a whole lot. I couldn't tell. I think he just ran away, but it almost looked like I pushed him back. I do apologize for not knowing everything about each of the characters. I've never made it my goal to know everything. I kind of just like playing the game very casually, gawking at the cool designs. But yeah, if you want to know how great these characters work, I'm not your guy. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Frozone is not dying as much as I thought he might be. I'm guessing, like, obviously he's good at running away, but the AI, when they play as your characters, don't seem so great at doing that. So, might be a chance that I feel like he should be dying better, or more often. But we are going into, oh, we still have 2 more after this. I thought we were on the 6th one. It's probably taking a bit longer as well, just because we are using pretty weak characters. Maybe I'll play as Frozone again just to make sure he doesn't die. There are a lot of the icy guys. I suppose that fits the theme pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I always ask you guys what you think about the characters in the event, and I feel like, I don't know, people say they're cool, but I kinda, not always too in-depth, definitely. I'd like to hear your in-depth thoughts, or even on like how the events, like obviously I think people are gonna like the Sally one more, just because there was actual dialogue and stuff. But yeah, what you thought of the events, or like the fights in the events even. I don't know, I feel like I never see anybody talking about that stuff, and I guess it is mostly because my channel is probably people who just care about how the characters look. But I would be curious to hear if you have an opinion at all. Sally almost died, but Mickey gave her a good amount of health back. Oh yeah, I forgot. Poison's a big thing for her too. I guess that's what the green stuff has been all along. And I think the idea was to try to root him. I guess probably trying to root like Sally would be good too if you were a ranged character. Like if you were Judy, you root her and then you just like stand away and shoot at her and she can't do a thing. I guess that's what you could say about every melee character though, but specifically tough ones like Sally would be good to work on. Alright, so we are on the final fight here. It's 4 battles. Hopefully they go quick. They probably won't, considering I'm not that strong. Might have to babysit Sally a little bit too. There we go. Not too bad. Now we got a Frozone. Then maybe it'll be Snow White. Like I said, it seems like they kind of been leaning into that through the event. Dang it, that guy just spawned in. I mean, we're doing fine, but the fights are not difficult. Honestly, it just feels like it's wasting my time, but I guess there is technically a 5-minute time limit. So if your characters are really weak, you might not even beat the time limit. I feel like we haven't seen too much of Mr. Incredible either. Feels like it should have probably been Frozone and Mr. Incredible were fighting, but yeah, oh jeez. Mr. Incredible does not like me. There we go, that got him taken care of. Alright, we're on the final fight here, so I will take the time now to say thank you very much for watching. I know I was even more low energy than I typically am, Not in a great mood, to be completely honest with you, but I need to get this video out there, so even though I wanted absolutely nothing to do with the video, I decided to do it anyways. But I'm glad I've just honestly just gotten it done. So after this, even I'm gonna have to continue to go through the expert levels of the event too, so I can get some more of the campaign or the event's currency. And then yeah, like I said, probably a week to 2 weeks we'll be getting in some new characters again. So it was exciting. And who knows, maybe this time we'll finally be Jafar, am I right? If I say it every time, eventually it will be true. So that's my plan. We really gotta take out Frozone, otherwise Snow Whites are just gonna keep spawning in. There we go. Well, I don't know if you heard that, but it's ready to eat, so we gotta wrap this up. We almost died, but we did it. I did want to check how long the event is going for before ending, just to make sure I can get you guys, even though this is probably going up the day after I record this. So, -1 day. Okay, yeah, so I was going to say 2 weeks originally, but I was scared to be wrong. But yeah, about 2 weeks. Alright, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.